wrote most of the Big Blue configuration program, and so here's just a little demo of how easy it is to create a very complex list in your front end. So if I go into program templates, I'm just going to be using the main template for this. Basically, this is going to add stuff using this exe at this location, this snapshot folder, this video folder. All right, so if I go into list, I'm starting from scratch here. So let's say that I want to have one-on-one fighting games. I'm going to click on add list, and I'm going to say one-on-one fighters. And then in one-on-one fighters, let's say I want, I don't know, Street Fighter games. And let's say I want Mortal Kombat games. And then if I go into Street Fighter games, let's say that I want like, I don't know, 2D games and then 3D. So if I go into 3D, add from MAME, I could just do like boom, Street Fighter EX games. And then if I want to do 2D games, there's so many of them, I could do something like Alpha series, I could do 2 series, I could do 3 series. So in Alpha series, let me do the Alpha games. Let's sort these. So there's Alpha 1, 2, and 3. And then the 2 series. Let's do clones. Let's get this guy. And let's get some World Warrior. And let's get this one. Oh, I need to pick my template here. So there's Hyper, there's 2, Super, and then I need a Champion Edition, and let's do Hyper Fighting. And then this one. Also, I think I need like a regular Street Fighter too, right? So many Street Fighter 2 games, okay. Okay, so Hyper was probably the last one. Oh, I have 2 World Warriors. Let's do, got 2 champions here too. Let's do new challengers. Okay, that's basically the Street Fighter 2 games. Okay, so then in Street Fighter 3, I don't want to add a list, I want to add from MAME here. There's only 3 of them, that's pretty easy. So then, okay, so now I have Alpha. Well, technically Alpha takes place between 2 and 3. And then what if I want to add in just like, maybe just the first Street Fighter? Okay, so now I have one list that has Alpha series, 2 series, 3 series, and it has the first Street Fighter. I can get rid of that garbage. Okay, but All right, so so you get the idea. So now we have 3D games, we got 2D games. Now if I go into Mortal Kombat games, I can do. I mean, because there really aren't that many, I won't even bother creating more nested lists. But you'll get the idea. So here let's take 3, 4, 2, Ultimate, and the first one. And there we've got it sorted out. So look at this complex list that we created, but let's go in here. So see, now I have one-on-one fighters. Now I have Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter games. I go into Mortal Kombat, I can see the Mortal Kombat games. If I go into Street Fighter, I see 2D Street Fighter games and 3D. So I got the 3D games. And then 2D, I have Street Fighter 1, I have Alpha Series, I have the 2 Series, I got the 3 Series. And see, because this one, for example, even though it's a sibling of the Alpha Series sublist, because this is just one game, it'll launch. And then that's going to straight up just run Street Fighter 1, so then there's Street Fighter 1. So, yeah, it's really powerful, it's really easy, it's really fast. You can create, I mean, it would have taken you 8 years to make that list in Hyperspin. Actually, you couldn't have made that list in Hyperspin. So, yeah, I mean, basically, you couldn't do it in 8 years. So, there you go. Oh, and so let me show you this new interface I have here for selecting the default list. This is like a tree view now. So see how I have this tree view here? Because now it's all nested, so it doesn't make sense to have just like a flat list. Everything has to be kind of grouped like this. And so you can see the structure that we created here. How everything is just nested. And so let's say that I want maybe the Street Fighter 3 series to be my default list. If I just double click it, now it is the selected default list. Now if I launch Big Blue, see how Street Fighter 3 is the default list. So you can actually make a deeply nested list your default list and see how it preserves which structure you were in. So yeah, it's getting pretty nice. It's getting pretty awesome. I'm almost done.